she's got great chat.
I was coming back here to tell you I loved you.
I licked her tit or whatever.
You know, got quicksand. It's like the equivalent, it's made out of dicks.
It's banter. I'm a mommy.
Mommy?
I'm a mom.
Mamacita.
Mommy.
Like a mom of what? A dog?
Are you joking?
You are a liar, actress.
So fast. Crazy.
She's got chat.
First things first, banning Durkins and all McDonald's burgers. And if you still are eating those Durkins, grow up, because they're minging.
Hello and welcome to She's Got the Chat. I am Maura. And I am Ari. I'm now seeing another live stream option pop up as we start recording. Riverside is brand new. If you want us to go live on Riverside, DM us at She's Got the Chat. So bizarre. I guess I could go live watching the show, maybe. Maybe that's probably what people mean, to do a live podcast recording. Yeah. Could be fun for a Q&A.
Yeah, that's true.
It depends on how this goes, because last year we had our not even comparable highest numbers ever for a Love Island USA season. And so if that's the same this year, then maybe we will have people to go live. We were so out of practice in our Nick episode that Maura and I both forgot huge pieces of our jobs. She didn't make the video until the morning of to promote the episode. I forgot to do the levels. So sorry if you got an earlier version of the audio. It was all messed up. Also, we just did not say, we didn't do any of our, spiel.
I know.
I was listening to it. I was like, huh.
We forgot to be hey, follow us on social media. Give us a review.
Right. So we're here to do that now.
We are here for another Summer of Love, and we're going to break down the cast of Love Island USA Season 8. But before that, we're going to do a little business. First things first, a friendly reminder that we do in fact have a Discord, and the link for that is in our Instagram bio. You should definitely join it because we got a bunch of new members, because I was over on Threads yapping away, and I saw someone post about how they wanted someone to create a community of older, slightly mid-20s and older and 30s, and not children specifically. And so I replied, and I was like, we have a podcast. All of our listeners, most of our listeners are in their mid-20s or older.
Or they listen with their parents who are.
Exactly. And we love them. And we love those children. But I was we have a Discord, and a bunch of people joined it. So there's a bunch of people in there now, which is really fun. So if you want to yap away and get into the discourse, join our Discord.
Please do. And we can continue doing our hot takes as well, which will be submitted in the Discord. We might not do it every episode, but if you have a hot take about the season, you want to engage with the podcast, there is a channel in our Discord. I don't know how it works. There's a spot in our Discord where you can
submit your hot take. You can also email it.
Yes, she's got the chat at gmail.com. We will keep an eye on those, and if there are any particularly good ones, we will play them.
Yes. Love that. I forgot about the hot takes too.
I loved the hot takes.
I did too. And I feel getting into this season, I'm sure there's going to be a million. So I'm so ready for it.
I was wondering if the wanting a Love Island community without a bunch of children in it originated from a fear of what happened with Huda last year.
Oh, 100% that's what it was about. Yeah. And I'm this is a safe space. You're not going to get Huda stands over here.
If you're a Huda stan, I guess you can join the Discord, but just,
know what you're getting into.
The Discord, but what are you doing?
Yeah. I can't imagine we have any Huda stans listening to the show.
I mean,
maybe.
What a way to alienate half the audience before we even got started.
No, I mean, it's fine. I'm concerned about Louis or Louis, whatever his name is, but
Louis.
Louis.
Yeah. I do want to mention, and I need Maura to include this in any video that goes out, and the clips, the promo for this episode. I am moving, and that is why my background looks like this.
Why are you moving? Tell me everything.
I haven't wanted to live in this condo for such a long time.
Yeah, that's true. You have the whole HOA business.
So yeah, that's why I'm moving, because I don't want to live where I'm living.
That makes sense. Where are you moving?
A great follow-up question. This all originated maybe a year-ish ago.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit less, but my mom had broken up with her boyfriend. She lives in this really beautiful house. It's just very much like a family home or like a home for like a couple. And her boyfriend moved out and she was like, it's too big for me, but it's not a house for a roommate. Like there's a very clear primary bedroom. You kind of like walk in and like if you go up the stairs, there's just a bedroom and a bathroom. And then there are 2 bedrooms in the basement.
Okay.
And so she was like, I know. The way she prefaced the conversation was, I don't even know why I'm bringing this up. I know you're going to say no. I know this is ridiculous. I know that you want to, but would you ever want to live in my house? And we were like, yes. What? Like, yeah. 100%.
Wow. Okay, so you're going to move in your mom's old place.
Well, so she still lives there. So she lives in Lafayette, which is a little bit closer to Boulder, but like still, I would say in the Denver metro area, but like definitely like more like small town vibes, not city vibes. She does live like it's not like a lake house, but she lives within walking distance of a big, beautiful lake.
That's nice.
And it's just really perfect for us. There's also an office that's kind of attached to the garage that's fully built out that I will be turning into my podcast studio.
Whoa! I'm gonna have to fly out there.
Yeah, we're going legit AF.
Holy shit. I'm gonna be envious. What am I gonna do? I need a podcast studio.
You do. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be my office because the other piece of news is that I got not a new job. It's still at my same company, but it will be fully remote.
Oh, that's great.
And I'm making a lot more money.
Yay. That's fantastic.
And so anyway, it'll be my office, but mainly my podcast studio.
Love.
Anyway, so she still lives there. I've talked a little bit about this on the podcast. We have a very complicated HOA, a very complicated building that we live in. We are not probably going to make money on the sale of our condo, but it's kind of like sunken cost fallacy of like, are we going to like hold on to something that we like hope will make us money in the future?
Yeah.
So we are moving into the bottom half of my mom's house. We have signed with the realtor and we're going to try to sell our condo. We're going to sell our condo. Let me rephrase. Putting it into the universe. We are going to sell our condo. And then once we sell the condo, she will move out because then financially we'll be able to afford having that house and her rent somewhere else. So
that's great.
That is the plan, and I'm very excited about it. And that's what my background looks like it does.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I have no excuse for my background. It's just...
Your background looks normal.
It looks fine. There's a lot of shit over here. I'm blocking it with my body.
Well, there's too much shit for me to block.
Let's yap a little bit about the wedding.
You posted that the pod episode was going to slap the recap.
I did.
So we have a lot to live up to.
I know. I thought about that today. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I set the expectations really high.
I feel like, no, I do think this is going to be a good conversation because I want to just say, like, my wedding was amazing and beautiful and perfect, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And it was also, like, extremely challenging and intense. And I don't feel like there's a lot of conversation about that.
Yeah.
And so I would like to be really honest about that because I think that hearing a conversation like that before I got married would have been helpful for me and knowing what to expect. Like there was a certain point of the night, just a teaser where I walked around sobbing going, is this normal?
Aww. Were you just like feeling so like overwhelmed with emotion?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
So where do we want to start? So I got married in Cabo.
Ari got married in Cabo. It was beautiful. I flew on a Wednesday. All the activities kicked off Thursday. We did a art walk and walked around Cabo San Jose del Cabo, like the down. I don't want to call it downtown, but like the town center.
It is, yeah, the center is probably more of an appropriate term.
The plaza, whatever. I don't know how you say that in Spanish. Plaza, yeah, duh. Anyway, that was really fun. And then, honestly, Ari, the dance party at the Drift after was a vibe.
I know. I kind of forgot that every Thursday they did a, like, DJ at the hotel that we had booked out.
Yeah.
Because like the hotel and then the restaurant are like technically separate, but like very much not separate.
Yeah, definitely.
But I didn't know they were going to do this. So first of all, for any brides to be out there, everything is negotiable. So the hotel originally messed up our dates. We were supposed to get married on May 2nd. We had all of our contracts signed. It was happening.
I remember this.
And then the hotel was like, "Oh my God, we've double booked you. I'm so sorry." Like, and we were like, "Oh," they're like, "We'll find you comparable hotels." And we were like, "No, like this is," and now that you've been there, like you can understand how it was kind of like the combo that sold us on the whole thing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so we were like, we'll find another date. And thank God, like it was early enough that all of our vendors were available, our venue was available, etc. So we pushed it 2 weeks earlier. And I was like, and for the inconvenience, you'll do several things for me. One of which was that they comped me and Gabe's room entirely.
Wow.
And they were like, we'll have a welcome batch cocktail. So people are starting to show up on Thursday, coming in, and I'm like, where's this batch cocktail? Like, I don't see any batch cocktail. I like walked up to the bar at some point and they had signs out that said, Ari and Gabe's welcome party.
Yeah.
Free margaritas. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know they were going to do like a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That was nice.
It was so sweet. So they had like not only the margaritas, but kind of like a special menu for our event. And then, yeah, the art walk, like I think I went into one gallery, to be honest.
I know. We were just chilling.
Downtown was popping. There's like, it's so fun. There's food carts and it's just like lively. And there's like so much to do and so much to see. But
yeah, I ate elote and those tamales.
Good,
with
right?
Green sauce. Best thing ever.
People kept asking me for recommendations and I was like, have you looked at the recommendations page on my wedding website?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I put a lot of time into it.
Right. People never do that. I do that because I know. I understand how much work goes into that.
The green sauce. That was the recommendation.
And it was very delicious. Yeah. When I saw that tamale cart, I was like, that's what I'm eating. Like, I want a tamale out of a street cart in Mexico.
Yeah. That's what Gabe and I ate that night too. So good.
It was so good. Yeah. Friday, you guys had your rehearsal dinner, which was on a boat. We did a sunset cruise. It was beautiful. You looked so good.
Thank you. I was going like Birth of a Venus vibes.
I loved it. Yeah.
It was like there were kind of two options for a boat, and one was that, and one was like double the price and was like much classier and like a yacht and like fancy vibes. And I was just like, I can't justify the cost. And honestly, I mean, it was way more fun than I expected.
It was a lot of fun. Shout out to that MC. What was his name?
Mr. Victor.
Mr. Victor was incredible. I loved that guy. He got us all dancing.
He did. He kept saying, remember, you are in Mexico. And then you'd go, Lucy, Tati, Elise. Those are my college roommates. And like at one point, I think like they all went over because like, I don't know, they're like, oh, he needs us.
Yeah.
And somebody at the bar just goes, shots. Yeah. They all did shots.
I really loved him.
Because of how crazy the dance party was on Thursday night. Gabe was hungover for our rehearsal dinner, and so him and I did not drink on the boat.
Oh, good for you.
Also, I did not want to feel bad at all the next day, so
yeah,
I didn't drink either. But it was really fun. It turned into like, it was much more, like it was like a rave.
It was much more lively than I was expecting, but it was really fun.
They were playing really crazy music, and then at one point I was like, oh my God, thank God he figured it out. And Elise ran up to me and was like, we just told him to play Bad Bunny. I was like, oh, that's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, it worked. Yeah.
Like, how many times can I listen to every Bad Bunny song? 1 million.
Literally.
And it would not be enough. But yeah, no, we danced. There were some speeches on the boat. It was really fun. I thought the food was better than I expected it to be.
On the boat, it was really good. I agree.
Yeah. It was also just nice because it's like such a thing, like that I just was like, okay, cool. Like I signed a contract and paid, and then we just like everything was kind of taken care of. Like I didn't have to make any decisions, which was great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But it was beautiful. For those who don't know, in Cabo San Lucas, there's like a very famous arch And so we sailed to that and got some really beautiful photos in front of the arch.
It was really so nice. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was really, really pretty. The pictures I have are stunning.
Yeah, it was a really good sunset.
Yeah.
And then this was one of my favorite parts of the wedding. So my friend Haley, the day before April 17th is her birthday, and she turned 30. And so I got her this really amazing Hillary Duff cake that was like it's the album cover of Metamorphosis, Hillary Duff, and then it said "My 20s are so yesterday."
Yeah.
And Gabe left it. Or sorry. Did not mean to blame Gabe. I don't know who. It got onto the van and then it was not taken off of the van.
Yes.
And Gabe realized he was not the villain. He was very much the hero in the story. I was going to tell a story about Gabe, but he saved the day. So we literally park outside of the hotel and he realized it and he ran. I have never seen anyone run so fast in my entire life.
He's a runner. He's a track star, or whatever that song
Who
is.
witnessed this? I feel like there were like several people in the street
sister.
watching this. Maggie was like, I've never been more proud of my brother.
I saw it, but I was like not paying attention, so I didn't like fully process it until after the fact.
Yeah,
but he did he ran very fast.
He sprinted and got that cake back.
Yeah.
Then I did a photo shoot in the pool, which was kind of like I bought this big clam floaty with like a pearl because I had this vision of like the birth of Venus was like kind of the dress that I was wearing was like birth of Venus vibes. And I had like a clamshell clutch. And honestly, it's like one of my favorite parts of the whole wedding.
It was so cute.
Swimming in that dress.
I bet. It looked great.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
Okay, it also needs to be mentioned that we've talked about on the podcast before that Stacy was going to be my DJ.
Yeah.
And she misplaced her passport.
Well, I mean, lost it. I don't know if she still has one.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it, but it was like the day before, it was like pretty soon before they were supposed to leave that she was like, oh, we can't come.
Yeah.
And I will say that like throughout the whole wedding planning process, I called myself Bride Chilla. I don't know. I've not really ever been that girl who's like, oh, my wedding has to look like this, and I need this, and I need the flowers to be like this, and I need this to be like this, and the tables have to look exactly like this.
Yeah.
I didn't really care about that. I wanted the food to be really good. I wanted everyone that I loved to be there.
Yeah.
And so when this happened, I was like, okay. Like surprisingly chill. I was like, okay, we'll figure it out. Especially because we had two other people who were going to do DJ sets. Like she was going to do the main DJing, but we were going to have other people do sets. I had spent, really me and Gabe's entire relationship putting together playlists because I used as the basis of all of our wedding playlists this original playlist that Gabe and I have made throughout the course of our entire relationship, the impetus of which was that him and I have not always had the same taste in music. And so every time there was a song that we both liked, we would add it to this playlist.
Oh, okay, cute.
So I then kind of turned that playlist into 3 playlists. One, which was our like cocktail hour dinner playlist, which I got a lot of compliments on. If anyone needs a great playlist for those kinds of vibes, let us know. I'm happy to send it out. One was like an early dancing playlist for like when the families and everyone was still there. And then then we were going to have our 2 DJ sets. And then one was like the close out the night, like shake your ass, either like shake your ass or every single words to this song was like the vibe of the late dancing playlist.
Yeah.
So I'd spent a very long time curating these. So as I found out that Stacey wasn't coming, my friend Haley, whose birthday it was as well, was like, okay, I might have a backup. I was like, well, that's okay.
Yeah, this was crazy.
She just immediately goes, oh, I have a plan B. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
She knows a DJ. He lives in Cabo. She reached out. He had somebody to come DJ our event. I'm like, great.
Wild.
I was like, Gabe, on you, sent him the playlists. We had like our 3 songs, our first dance song, and then our mom, like our parents' dancing songs, whatever, that like Gabe had shortened all of them. So I was like, he needs those. He needs like to know like what song I want to start the night on, what song I want to end the night on. And then beyond that, like I just trusted that it would work out. So anyway, I needed to say all of that to give some context.
Yeah.
For later in this
It was
story.
like a lot to get together in a small amount of time.
It was a lot to get together, for sure. Yeah. So wedding day.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my mom led a yoga class that morning. Mm-hmm. She kept being like, tell everyone. Ari, nobody knows about yoga. I was like, there's not like a space to have like a huge yoga class.
Right.
Even with the amount of people that we did tell, there were like, it was like overflowing.
Yeah.
But I will never forget it. It was so funny. She kept saying things like, shake your head like I don't. Now nod your head like I do. And then it would be like, okay, and now open your leg to the side as if you were wearing a beautiful wedding dress. That's one thing.
That's hilarious. Said. Your mom is such a joy.
So, okay, sorry, going back a little bit to Wednesday night, I was still staying at an Airbnb for my bachelorette party, and my mom had arrived, Maura had arrived, some people had arrived, and my mom texted me and was like, I'm going out to dinner with Logan and Cass and Maura and Lucas, or I don't know if Lucas went, and Lauren.
But yeah.
Instead of with your dad. I was like, okay.
And we did. We did go out to dinner. It was so funny, like, the whole night was, like, so fascinating because, like, Cass and your mom were texting, and she was like, I'm going to go get dinner with Julie. And I was like, okay. I'll join you guys because like I need to eat. Lucas was just like so burnt out from like the travel day. It was a little stressful. And so it was just like, I'm just going to hang back and like decompress, whatever. But yeah, so we like get to the Drift to meet up with your mom. And then your guys' friend Logan was there. And also like love him so much. I feel like he's like my friend now.
No, I was gonna say like from that moment on, it was like he was like a part of the crew with you guys.
He was very much a part of our crew. Yeah.
And was when you hung out with my mom for the first time, was she just exactly who you imagined her to be?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I feel like your mom has this like she had a slightly more like nervous energy than I expected.
Like high strung, would you say?
High strung. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And Julie, if you're listening, I love you.
She will be listening.
She will be listening. So I'm like, I preface this with, I love you so much. Yeah, she was just a little bit more like neurotic than I expected. I was expecting like a loosey goosey, like life is free and fun. And she is like that, but she was also a little bit more like jittery. And I was like, okay. But otherwise, I mean, yeah, she's so so friendly, so outgoing.
Yeah. She was so excited to meet you.
Yeah, it was great. We talked, Ari, I probably talked to your mom the most of anyone at the wedding. Like that throughout that whole weekend, I probably talked to your mother the most. Because like she was hanging out with us at breakfast the morning after your wedding. And then we were sitting next to each other on the beach.
Yeah.
All day on the beach.
I know. We'll get to the beach. That was so magical.
That was so nice. Oh my God. Wow. I feel like I lucked out like showing up for that brunch and like that moment. I was like, this is exactly what I want to do today. Why don't you chat a little bit about the wedding and share some of the other drama if you'd like.
I will say like weddings show you who shows up for you. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot to say about people who did not show up for me, but like I really do want for this to be focused on and like to express appreciation for those who did. But before we get to that, I will say 9 people I think dropped out in the 3 weeks to the wedding. I had 9 people drop out, which our wedding was small, like 75 80 people. And so that's like a pretty significant portion of that. And it is significant.
Yeah. This happened to me as well, but go ahead. I want you to share your story.
No, I'm curious, like so some of them were like very legit reasons. Like my dad's friend was like, I have to have surgery on my foot. Like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
But why did people drop out of your wedding?
So some people got COVID. And they couldn't come because of that. Again, that's like a very legitimate reason to not go. I guess there wasn't any like weirdness stuff. There was like one couple I had invited. They're older. They're like a family. They're like family. Technically, they're related. They just didn't even show up to the wedding and didn't tell me.
Ghosted. Yeah.
Yeah. They literally ghosted the wedding entirely. And it's like, that is so fucking annoying because I paid for your meal.
I paid for you to be here.
I paid for you to be here. There's a lot of fucking money that goes into this, and I paid for you to be here. And that is $300 down the drain.
Yeah.
Like,
Per person, probably.
I can't, well, it wasn't, well, yeah, food-wise, it was like $120, $150. But yeah, that pissed me off. And they never like acknowledged it or anything like that. It's just like, you don't just like not show up to a wedding and like not say something.
Yeah.
Like,
that's crazy.
I had like the seating chart is a thing. Like,
Yes.
that matters. Like,
I
put
had
so
many
much time and
people's
energy into that.
names printed on the seating chart. Yes. Like,
Right,
exactly.
Yes. Oh my God. It's so stressful when that happens. It's so annoying. You're just like, you got to like roll with the punches. You got to be like, okay, YOLO, like, fuck it, whatever. But it happens.
Yeah. So the most painful ones for me were that I had 3 weeks before the wedding. I had 3 of my mom's closest friends in the world.
Yeah.
One of whom I paid for her hotel room because it was so important for me that she was there. She lived with me and my mom my whole life. It was like the 3 of us.
Yeah.
All 3 of them said, oh, like, our intuition is saying not to go.
Ugh. Like, when
Like-
you told me that, like, that's just like insane.
Like, nothing beyond, oh, there's just an inner knowing that I'm not to be there. And I'm like, could that inner knowing not have told you that 6 weeks ago when my RSVPs were due?
Correct.
Yeah, pretty horrifying. My mom is like definitely going through it in terms of the implication of that in her relationships with them. And there is fallout. So
Yeah.
really painful. And again, I just like wanted to pour all of that disappointment and whatever, like, transform it into gratitude for the people who did show up and who were there and who really went above and beyond. So a few things. First of all, wedding weekend is fucking crazy. You just feel like a celebrity. Every time Gabe and I walked into the room, everyone applauded.
Yeah.
I've definitely been at weddings and like participated in those sorts of things, but like to be on the receiving end of it, everything about it shocked me. I was like, oh my God, like I didn't expect any of it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
I had a lot of people who reconnected. Like, I have nieces, nibblings who are very close in age to some of Gabe's siblings. And so now, like, they're connected. You guys with Logan, like, even us with Nick and like doing the podcast with Nick. And I mentioned this on the last episode, but like that was the most consistent theme for me, was just everyone kept coming up and being like, oh my God, you have the best friends. You have the most amazing people in your life.
And also asterisks, the hottest friends. I need our audience to understand one of the hottest weddings I've ever attended.
Really?
Yeah, I've been to some others that are also hot, but this was definitely up there. This is definitely up there. Yeah. I was just like, I'm like, I'm either the ugliest person here, or is there a world in which I'm as hot as everybody else? Because Ari is only friends with hot people. That seems clear.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
All of my friends are beautiful because they glow from the inside.
They really do. They were all so nice. Like, personality wise, it was top tier.
Yeah. My friend Jay, who we went to Waldorf together. So the Waldorf people were like Jay and Haley, Leah, and Angelique. Jay really showed up and was there, like, literally came up to my room when I was getting ready, putting bites of food in my mouth. They were like, you need to eat. I was like, no. And they were like, what do you want? And like, were feeding me. Leah was up there like steaming dresses. Like, I didn't ask anyone to do any of this, and they just did.
Yeah.
Of course, Martha and Tara, who have been on the podcast.
Yes. It was nice meeting them too.
So much to make my wedding come to life. And Martha's baby, can you even?
Cutest baby. Wow.
I'm obsessed.
What a chunk.
With him. I know.
He's so cute.
He's so chunk. Yeah.
He's just like a little ball of fat.
I know.
It's adorable.
And he wasn't even eating. Now he's like eating a little bit.
Oh,
So,
God, I love a fat baby. It's my favorite.
I know. It's really a special thing. I was like, what are you doing to me? Because I kept like walking up to the bar and there would be like my dad holding a baby. And I was like, I need to make that happen for him. Obviously, you and Cass and Lauren and Lucas showed up so much for me. And I feel like we're just there from the beginning to the end of everything. My brother, oh my gosh. My brother DJ'd, as did our friend Graham, and really and truly saved my life. So we'll get into that when we talk a little bit about like kind of the progression of the day.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to shout all those people out. Another theme that's really consistent at the wedding that is like just really weird is you're being surrounded by all of your favorite people and then it's over and you're like, oh my God, I didn't spend enough time with anyone. But it's because like you literally can't, because you know everyone there, and under different circumstances I would spend an entire weekend with each of you, an entire week with each of you, but like you can't.
It's hard to manage your time.
And so, but not even like I don't think I did a good job managing my time. I just left being like, oh, I like wish we could have
Had
done
more
that for so much longer.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So, day of the wedding, got ready. Gabe and I did a first look. Happy to like post photos as well on our She's Got the Chat stories or whatever if people want.
Oh, yeah.
I just got all my photos back a few days ago, so let us know in the DMs or the Discord or whatever, and we can make that happen.
So fun.
Yeah, they're really good. I'm really, really happy with them.
I was really proud of my Marnie joke.
Wait, remind me.
It was the photograph that was between Gabe's legs. and then I posted the picture of Marnie from Girls saying, okay, like let's make fun of the girl who put herself out there creatively.
Okay. Most of the photos were amazing. That one was odd. I don't know exactly
it was very funny.
why or how. I was like, Gabe, do you remember someone taking a photo like from between your legs? He was like,
right. No.
Let's make fun of the girl who put herself out there creatively. Is so funny.
It's accurate.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, man.
So, yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. I already talked about we had the yoga class and I was getting ready. Then we had our first look. Then we all went to the venue, or like the family went to the venue for some photos. And then we did the ceremony. The ceremony actually started, I'm not sure if you noticed, a little bit early because we were like ahead of schedule, which is great because we got
I didn't notice because I thought I was late.
Did you guys take the bus or the shuttle from the Drift?
No, we took an Uber and we got lost.
Oh.
The gate for some reason wasn't open, and so we were like very confused about how to get in. And then because like obviously I had been there the day before, and so I was like, I know that this is right, but I don't understand why this gate is not open. And so then I was like maybe it's further down the road than I remember. And so then we like drove down that way and we entered into we went to like another person's wedding.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there was like another wedding like down the street, and they were like, oh, this is like a different venue. This is the wrong wedding. And we were like,
I did not
like
know
had to
that.
hop back in the Uber like really quickly, and then we like raced. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, well maybe I put it on the like website that everyone needed to be at the venue by 5, but that was smart. The ceremony was supposed to start at 5:30.
Yeah, that was very smart
I think
of you.
it started at 5. But you guys were there.
I think it started at like 5:15.
Okay.
Yeah, because we got there and we were worried we were going to be late, but then there was a little bit of downtime.
Okay, good.
And
good,
so
good.
that was nice.
That's so funny. You went to another wedding.
I know.
Just like sit down and it's
and like
else.
These aren't any of the people that I know.
It was, I would say, like also so nice. Like when we had been there the day before for the walkthrough for the rehearsal, it was so hot. Everyone was
So hot.
dying. And it was also in the middle of the day. This was obviously like late afternoon, early evening, but it was beautiful weather, I thought. Like, much
no, the weather was
nicer.
perfect. It was weather was great. It was great. Yeah.
Also, I failed to mention that the reason that you were there is because with Stacey not being there, I was like, okay, we have a new DJ, but like, who's our MC? Obviously, my podcast co-host is our MC.
Hell yeah. I took that job very seriously.
You did, and you fucking crushed it. Okay, I feel like I've been talking a lot, and I want to hear, like, because now this part you were, like, there for. So you tell us about the ceremony and the dinner and all of that, and then I can tell you about my breakdown.
Okay, love this. So the ceremony was beautiful. Highlights include Gabe's vows for you were great. Loved the Love Island shout out. I was like, is he going to mention Love Island?
He mentioned that he would support me in all of my goals, including podcasting.
Yeah, I was like, that's right, Gabe.
I think I like looked at you.
You might have, yeah. I probably was like, woo! There was a drone that offered a hilarious moment of levity in it during the ceremony.
So many people were concerned that I was going to be like, oh, that ruined my wedding. But I feel like we needed something funny to happen.
Yeah.
And that was crazy.
The drone was so loud. It was like,
everyone thought there was weed whackers. I was like, oh, perhaps there's like a swarm of bees coming our way.
Yeah.
And it was the drone. It was our content creator making a really weird choice. But one that made us all laugh.
It's great. Most important thing to take away from the ceremony is that we are all now married. Because Ari and Gabe decided to have us all, people there, do a vow to you as well.
Yes, we did community vows.
Yeah, so we're all married now, which I love. We're sister wives.
Polygamists to the ultimate degree. 80 of us.
It was funny. I forget who I was talking to. It might have been Max after the fact, where we were like, that was kind of crazy. Like, I didn't expect that. It's like, now I'm like, I'm committed. I'm in a committed relationship with Gabe and Ari now.
Okay, what's so funny is that Max said that to me because I saw him recently. He was like, I didn't expect that. And I was like, well, we actually got the idea from our friend Blake's wedding, who Max was in that wedding.
Oh, that's funny.
So, like, we've seen it done in a few weddings, but that was the first wedding that we had seen it done at, where there were community vows, and I love it. I think it's a really cool tradition of, like, I think that our vows are very simple. Like, do you support, like, vow to show up for the couple? And then one of them was like, do you vow to be the best versions of yourselves and, like, just be kind to each other, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a ceremony. It was great. I cried a lot.
Same.
Yeah. And then we had the cocktail hour, which was awesome. The venue was just so pretty.
It's gorgeous, right?
So pretty. Like, giant tree bar. Like, love that. Wish I had that in my backyard.
Yeah, I know. So one of the things about the venue is, like, when they moved into that space, they didn't want to, like, cut down any trees or anything. And so they built the entire venue around the nature that existed already in that space. And so the bar has, like, that huge tree in it, which was so beautiful. I am obsessed with the venue as well. I think so much of it was just beautiful because of the venue.
I agree. It was, like, really nice details. The drinks were cute. I liked all the specialty cocktails and their names.
Which drink did you have?
I think I had all of them.
All of them?
I had the espresso martini.
Yeah, that was the Bertini for my girl Birdie. Yeah.
I had the spicy marg.
Yes, that was the Melvarita.
What was the other one?
There was a Marshado, which was a mojito.
I definitely had that too.
Amazing.
Glug, 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 glug.
I did not try the mojito. Was it good?
Yes, it was good.
No,
it was good. It was good. I felt bad asking for it. Like, I always feel bad ordering a mojito, but I'm like, it's on the menu, whatever.
Wait, why?
Because it's, like, a lot of work. You have to, like, muddle all the mint and all that other stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
But yeah, it was great. Drinks were great. And then dinner, like, wow. Shout out to dinner. That was incredible.
Okay, good.
Low key, actually, like, it was kind of convenient that Logan and Stacey weren't there because they gave our table the same amount of food that they would have anyway. And so we kind of got to eat a little bit more.
Wait, do you think that you would have been underfed?
No, because I was very full.
There were many courses and past apps and...
Yes. Oh, the apps were good too.
The apps were really good.
Which one was it? Like the little tuna taco thing?
Mm-hmm.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of my favorite thing I ate. I feel like I remember like the steak that we had was really delicious.
Okay, good.
And I feel like I need to look at the picture. I know we had the salmon or the fish, whatever that fish was.
Yeah, there was
that
a
good.
trout. There
Mhm.
was the gnocchetti.
Yeah. You had like a tuna crudo.
Yes, there was
That was delicious.
Yeah, like raw appetizer, and then the Caesar salad
Yes.
with
I love a
eggs.
Caesar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Food was
Does
really, really
everyone
awesome.
know that a Caesar salad is actually Mexican?
I did not know that.
It is from Mexico.
Wow. That's a fun fact.
It is a fun fact. I'm really glad that you enjoyed the food because I thought that the food was like not as good as I wanted it to be, but that is, I'm sure, for multiple reasons. Number one, when we went there in January, it was like literally like a food trip. Like we went with I was like so excited. I'd been thinking about it. It was like all about the food.
Yeah.
And this day was like not about the food for me. It was about just like so much of everything else. And then also, I mean, obviously cooking at scale is challenging. But like, for example, like the piece of steak that I got was like really, really tough. And like we kind of chose it because it was like so smooth and buttery and good. But like then hearing that not everyone had that experience afterwards made me feel much better.
Oh, yeah. No, it was great. I really loved it.
The pasta also was like creamier when we tried it, you know, things like that.
Like probably some of the best food I've had at a wedding, honestly.
Okay, good.
Yeah, definitely. I can think of one other wedding that is food I liked, but it was only this one salad that I loved. So, but this had a lot more standout dishes.
Yay.
So, yeah.
Good. And then the desserts were good too. And that's when we had our speeches. So Gabe and I didn't get those.
Yeah, desserts were good. I remember them less, but I was focused on the speeches.
There was like a strawberries and cream one and then like a mango cheesecake one.
Yum. Yeah. 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 And then you guys did your speeches and then we danced.
Okay, so the speeches were, for me, where things not went south, but just where like I started to be like, oh my God. I was like, so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And a part of it was because I should have like given people a time limit on speeches.
I should have told you to do that. You got to give them a time limit.
But the thing is, like, it wouldn't have mattered because my mom told me, oh, my speech is 4 minutes. It was 12.
Yeah. The speeches were long.
They were long.
Yeah. It's okay, though.
But I don't even know how to explain this feeling. I just sat there, like, and, like, couldn't process what was happening. I felt, like, kind of almost numb. I was like...
That's normal.
And Gabe was, like, really feeling it all and was, like, crying and was, like, so touched and, like, so moved by the speeches. And I was just, like, number one, like, completely numb. And number two was, like, thinking about the timeline and was like, we, like, need to, like, get to the next thing.
Yes.
Which I am certain, and I have confirmed with him since, the thought did not even cross his mind.
No, definitely not.
And it feels really unfair that, like, as the person who like put more effort into like planning this event, then also like you can't enjoy it as purely.
Yeah, I agree.
But like because you're the person that put all the effort into planning it, I was the one that like knew we were running over the timeline. I was the one that knew like, oh, that detail should have been, this should have been like this, blah, 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 blah.
Yep. I had the exact same experience at my wedding too, Ari. Like the whole day was just like, okay, beat 1, beat 2, beat 3. What's the next thing we got to get to? We got to keep this truck moving.
Yeah.
And it is hard. It wasn't until like after all the speeches and the first dance and everything was done that I was like, oh, now I can relax.
I didn't feel that way at all. Until the speeches. Like, the speeches for me were just, like, the hardest. I just, like, sat there. I had a moment where I was like, am I, like, a sociopath? Because, like, I am not, like, processing this emotionally. Like, my parents are, like, very emotional. They're, like, saying beautiful things. Gabe's brother's speech was, like, really special, and he actually did. I did cry a little bit during his speech because he talked about being, like, the children of divorced parents and, like, how going back and forth, like, being with Gabe always felt like being home. Like, that was so sweet. And, like, the line of all of the speeches of the wedding. But I just couldn't feel anything. I don't know. It was just like a really bizarre moment for me.
Yeah.
And then we did, so then Maura emceed.
Yes. Briefly. I introduced you.
Yes.
And no one heard it.
No, that's okay. This is actually not true. I heard it because I was sitting the farthest away of anyone and I heard it twice. But tell them what you said.
I said, oh God, what did I say? I said, tonight, a hot new bombshell enters the villa. Welcome, Ari and Gabe.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Twice.
But I had to say it twice.
Because didn't Lauren and Cass say, like, no one heard it?
Yes, because it was like, I think the reason you could hear it, because you were coming in from where we had dinner, right?
Yeah.
I could hear from where I was that it was playing back there, but not on the dance floor.
Oh, okay. So maybe people didn't hear it the first time.
So then, yeah, the first time. And so then I had to say it again. But then people were like talking and there was like other stuff going on. And I was like, okay, well, I did my best.
You did great.
Thank you.
So then we did our first dance. Then you introed the parent dances.
Yes.
And then the first song was supposed to be We Are Family. And it just like wasn't. And Gabe came up to me and was like, hey, so like I talked to the DJ and like he can't download like the playlists. And so like it just is what it is. And I was like, no, it just is not. Like, what do you mean it is what it is? We're just gonna like whatever he was playing was like not the vibe.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he needed to be playing something that a lot of white people like dancing to. Ultimately, that's how you start a wedding,
right? And so I like go up to him. He's like, well, I can't download your playlist, but like I have most of the songs from your playlists. And I was like, great. That's fine. My playlists are way too long. I made them all like too long. So I don't need for you to play my playlists, but I need you to play the songs from my playlists.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand how that's it. And he kept being like, look, see, I have the songs. I was like, but you're not playing them.
Playing them. Yeah. Yeah, you got to play them.
And also I was like, and we have to do the Hava Nagila, which is when they lift us in chairs.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, well, I like don't have that song downloaded. And I was like,
you better get it downloadted.
Okay, so this is what leads to my breakdown. First of all, my brother comes up and I'm like telling him, I'm like, he does it, and he went, I'm going to fix this. Give me 2 songs. And then my wedding planner came up and I was like, told her what was going on. And I was like, at the very fucking least, I need the Habanese. Like, we need this song.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I need 2 chairs and I need 2 napkins.
Yes.
And then I saw Martha and Tara in the crowd and I like zeroed in on them and ran up to them, pulled them out of the crowd and pulled them to the side. And I went from like feeling nothing, from being like so numb and overwhelmed, to just like feeling everything. And I was sobbing and I was like, I feel like I can't enjoy this. Like they're like, everyone's having fun. I was like, yeah, but everyone is having fun at my wedding except for me. Like, I don't know what to do, but like I am like not enjoying this. And they were
so
like,
hard.
Okay, well, let's like, I don't even honestly remember what they said. We should have them on the podcast because it was just like, but what I remember of the moment is like that Martha, I was like, I need to talk to Martha because like she'd gotten married recently and she was like, this is normal. I needed number one to just be told like what you're going through is normal. And like this is really intense. And like that's the piece of it that I just don't feel like people talk about enough. It's like it really was like so intense. It was everything.
Intense. It is, yeah. Yeah.
So my wedding planner comes up to me. She's like, all right, we got the song. I'm like, okay. So I tell them, I'm like, I'm going to get lifted on these fucking chairs. Then we're going to go put on my second dress. And then I'm going to have a good night. And like, it is what it is. And like, I will say like the biggest bridezilla moment that I had was like yelling at this fucking DJ. I was like, I don't care if you don't have my playlist. If you're telling me you have most of the songs, play the fucking songs. Like, what are you doing? He was playing some like vibey, like, I don't even know what it was, but it was like not wedding music.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
But so we did the Hava Nagila, which is so fun. Like being lifted up in the chairs. I will say like Gabe and I were both in chairs and like people came and lifted him up and took him away. And then I was just sitting there in my chair. And Martha had to be like, hello, the bride. Like, had to like rally the troops to come get me. And then Gabe is not Jewish. And so he didn't know that you're supposed to like, I had these 2 napkins that I tied together. They were supposed to like hold between us, but he didn't know that. So I'm having my chair like chase his chair down.
Just to get him to hold on to the napkin.
Yes. Yeah. And also like, so we could be next to each other, but like, I'm like throwing the napkin at him.
So funny.
I didn't even realize this at the time. He had a cigar the whole time that we were doing this.
That's
and
hysterical.
Also, the chairs that we were in were like kind of flimsy, and so I look so fucked up in the video. But the truth is, I was like throwing my head back for balance. Yeah. I kept being like. To like, because I swear, if Gabe and I had not been like working out to the level that we had been to like have a wedding glow up, we would not have been okay in those chairs. Like the amount of like ab and core strength that it took to stay in that chair was like out of control. I think people were already like fucked up trying to like hold us up. I don't know what was happening, but it was so fucking funny. Yeah. And then like they had the people around us doing the grapevine. Yeah. So I feel like that was the moment where my night really turned around. I was like, it was just so funny. And like Gabe and I were like throwing the napkin back and forth to each other. And like, I wouldn't have had it any other way. Like it was just perfect.
It was great.
And then we get off the chairs. I'm like, okay, so Tara, Martha, Angelique, because she was my makeup artist. Shout out to her. She, oh my gosh, if I didn't mention her before, went more above and beyond than anybody honestly, more than me for the entire wedding. So I had her come, and then my friend Jay, they all got me into my second dress, which was like disco ball vibes. Mm-hmm. And there's actually like one photo in particular that I saw when we just got our pictures back. I look so happy. Yeah. And I was like, do you remember when I sent it to Tara and Martha? And I was like, remember when I thought I wasn't going to have fun at my wedding? Hold on, let me send it to you right now because it's like pure joy. That is a girl having fun at her wedding.
Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, definitely. Having a blast. That's a very cute pic.
I did not know that they were going to be walking around with shots, but they were.
Oh my God, love that. Took so many tequila shots.
So what I was going to say before about my brother too is at one point I came back in my dress and my friend Elise, who's been on the pod. No, she hasn't. Has she?
Oh yeah. Once? I think we had them
We've
on
been
once.
on her pod. Lucy's
They
been
came
on
on.
the pod. Anyway.
They both came on.
Elise said, oh my God, wait, this kind of slaps, like the music. And I looked up and I went, oh my God, it's because it's my brother.
He did a good job.
Gabe fucking Mershank, who, by the way, is the entire reason that I watch Love Island, is because my brother and sister-in-law lived in the UK, got me into it. And like, I just don't even have words for like how much they showed up for me. Yeah. And like, he turned that fucking night around for me. And I had so much fun. And like, we went back after 1 a.m. when it all ended and all got in the pool. And then I from that point on, just kept saying like, I can't believe this night has to end. Like, why does this night have to end? Yeah. So it ended up being the best night of my life. And then the next day, we all went to the beach.
It was so nice to hang out on the beach.
Yeah.
It was such a chill, needed moment. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was a lovely weekend, Ari. 10 out of 10.
I'm glad. I'm really glad.
Well worth the trip. Well worth the trip.
I'm glad that everyone had a good time. The next day, somebody pulled me over and was like, Ari. I was like, what? And he was like, you never have to plan a wedding again.
It's so true.
I'm glad that. The other thing I'll say about how weird it is, just like the mind fuck of it all, is like you spend so much time thinking about, I could do this, I could do that, it could be like this, we could have it this way. And then it's over and like that's just is what it was. There's just like no making more decisions or changing it.
Yep.
Like it sounds like a high thought, but it's just like weird because you spend so much time thinking about all the details and what you could do or like how it could be. And then it is over and that's what it was.
Yep. And you're like, okay, I hope everyone had fun. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for bearing with us through all of this. And we will put a timestamp in the episode description.
Timestamp. If you're here, if you skip the wedding recap, welcome to the cast breakdown.
And let's chat.
Let's chat. I said that very annoyingly.
Let's chat.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So here we fucking go. All right. Initial thoughts, Ari. We're looking at this beautiful new cast. We've got a fresh season upon us.
It's hard. Okay, so usually I come in blind to these and I let you tell me all about the characters. But I did some deep dives into the girls specifically to see if they were following anyone problematic.
Yeah.
What I found was that they were following no news sources or literally anyone political. So it's giving scrubbed.
100%. Every single person scrubbed their socials to the brink of life.
Yes.
Like, I don't think we've ever seen socials scrubbed this much.
No.
This was crazy.
I was like, it has to be intentional because not a single one is following like anyone remotely political.
Yes, exactly.
It was like spooky.
Well, there are a couple things that I made note of the boys.
None of the girls.
None of the girls, yeah. Some of the boys are, and we'll discuss that.
The most problematic person that one of them was following, I don't even remember who because I didn't take note of it, was like Mr. Beast. I was like, okay.
Ew, one of the guys was also following Mr. Beast. And I was like, ew, why are we following Mr. Beast?
I know I had the ew reaction, but I was like, I guess it's not like inherently problematic.
Yeah, it's just like whatever. It's bad taste, really.
I will say, okay, my initial reaction to the cast is I like them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited about this Paralympian.
Yes, same.
They're diverse. They're hot.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're all fairly light-skinned.
That's a good point. Casey's like the darkest, and he's obviously still a light-skinned black man, I think. Would you count that?
Wait, which one is...
Casey in the middle here.
Sorry, I heard Casey like Casey, C-A-S-E-Y, but K-C. That's going to take me a second to process.
Naya's... Yeah, there's like... Yeah. I don't know. Trinity, they got some diversity.
It's diverse. It's for sure diverse.
Yeah. Only one blonde. Huge. There's only 3 white people.
Wow. Only one blonde.
Yeah. 1 blonde, 3 white people.
Yeah. Charlie's brother.
Right. No. Oh, yeah. Charlie's brother, Bryce, and Kenzie.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get into it.
Okay. Let's do it. First up, we have Miss Anaya, who I think is going to be a star right out the gate. She is at Anaya Harvey 02 on Instagram. She's 23 years old. She's from Tyrone, Georgia. She started her Instagram at 23.1K and her TikTok at 5.6K. I'm going to share people's astrology signs. I cannot guarantee that they're correct. The rollout also of this was interesting. They were not sharing a lot of information. Like, they were being very, very cagey about it. Also, none of the Islanders can be tagged on social media, which is probably a good change for their mental health.
Yeah, but also all of their socials are blacked out, which is interesting. That might not be the best for their gains.
That's a good point. Yeah, because they're not having handlers this year.
I will say, like, the one thing about that mental health-wise I don't love is, like, if you have somebody logged into your social media, they can, like, get rid of a lot of DMs that you don't want to see.
It's a really good point. And now they're going to like come back to like a bunch of shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. But obviously they're taking a page out of the UK book here. So maybe UK has actually seen some genuine success from that. So that might be a reason for doing it. I appreciate that they're at least trying. They're like, okay, we actually care about the mental well-being of the contestants of the show.
Yeah.
So like, let's see what we can do to make this better.
And they put out that thing that we didn't discuss about...
Yeah, that was so
before they released
weird.
The cast. That was like, please be nice.
Please be nice. Like, okay, I'll try. I will be.
It was giving, you're going to find some stuff about them that you don't like, which
we did.
Kind of happened.
Yeah. So Naya is allegedly a Virgo. And her most fun fact is that her father, Donnell Harvey, played in the NBA while she played volleyball at FAU. And they had each Islander pick what their neon sign would say, and I wrote them all down because I thought they were all very funny. Her neon sign would say bad bitch.
Is she the one that said like in yellow or something?
Maybe.
Her dad played for the Nuggets.
Shout out. That's amazing. Yes, she's in yellow also.
Most of them didn't, but I just thought that was an interesting detail that she specified. Like, I want my sign to say this and in this color. I loved that.
Yes. Yeah, she's been single for 6 months, apparently. Good to know. She wants to be courted. She doesn't want a nonchalant man.
She's very religious per her Instagram.
Yes. So what did I have? I took some notes here. I didn't take any notes on her. Yeah, she does seem religious.
My only note that I sent you when I was going through her socials was clean and scrubbed. I don't think there was too much to glean because very scrubbed.
Yeah. She's very pretty and she seems really down to earth. She also seems more mature for her age than I would have expected. 23, but I feel like she presents herself in kind of like a mature way.
Self-assured.
Yeah, definitely. Also, what did you think of these glamour shots that they opted for this year?
People had a lot to say about them. I don't really care.
I like them. A lot of people were like, this is bad. I'm like, these are nice. I like these.
People were like, oh, terrible lighting. The cast is... Everyone in the comments was like, I see why you had to tell us to be nice.
Yeah. It's not a good... The general vibe online, I'm like, can we just have fun, guys? We're going to have a good summer. Let's just have fun with our Sims. But yeah, any other thoughts about Anaya?
I don't think so. No, she seems really jacked. Is she still a professional athlete? Is that her?
That's a good question. I don't think so. Oh my God. That's another thing is like, I couldn't find their jobs.
We only know some of their jobs against our will.
True.
ACAB.
Harvey, Love Island job. She's an insurance agent.
Oh, interesting. Well, she must work out a lot. They all do. Probably. Ignore me. Okay, next.
Okay. Bryce. Next up, we have Bryce. Oh, actually, I wrote all of their names. Bryce Detloff. Bryce Detloff. He is at Bryce Alakai or Alaki on Instagram. He's 29 years old. He's from Los Angeles, California. He started Instagram with the biggest following of our cast at 131K.
Oh.
His TikTok started at 2.7K. He's a Cancer. Love. He's a DJ by night and a handyman by day.
I liked what he said in the intro. He was like, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, exactly. His neon sign says, I'm here. Like, what? You have a sign that encompasses who you are, and yours is, I'm here. Love that. I think Bryce, he's pretty hot. Let's be honest. Even though he's like very white boy.
Maura! We were talking about this guy, and I was like, you were like, I fear that he could win me over. And I was like, yeah, he's giving Casey. And you were like, but not as hot.
I do agree with that. He's not as hot as Casey.
That's crazy to me.
You think he's hotter than Casey?
Yes.
Oh. He's got a very this Bryce has a very like chiseled jawline.
It's almost like concave, like.
Yeah, I do like that a little. I do like a concave face. That sounds insane.
Yeah, his face is a really fascinating shape.
It is. I agree.
Something about this photo is like not doing him any favors. Like it looks like his head is like photoshopped onto the rest of his body. Like you can't see his neck.
The angle is not ideal. It's very boy band, I feel.
Yeah. I think that he could do well.
I definitely think he'll do well. I have a feeling he's going to be our comedian of the group. I think he'll be our clown, like our funny guy.
Cool.
He follows James Kennedy and James Kennedy follows him, which I thought was important. Obviously, they must know each other from the DJ world.
Yeah.
He follows a lot of comedians, many of whom are liberal, Will Sasso being one of them.
Oh, shout out Bachelor Clues.
Yeah, shout out Bachelor Clues. He also follows this guy, Mark Norman, who my friend, who's also a comedian, is like friends with and tours with all the time. And he also follows Paris Hilton, which I thought was pretty funny. According to the internet, he's also very liberal. We don't know how accurate that is, but that's what we're hearing.
Love to hear it. We have no choice but to stand.
No choice but to stand. Yeah, I think Bryce will do great.
I think this man is objectively more attractive than Casey. Like, objectively. Like, he's like a hotter version of.
That's crazy. But Casey has beautiful blue eyes. He does have Bryce has a very like James Dean kind of essence though.
Yeah, totally.
His jaw is very, I mean, he's pretty hot.
I'm curious house EDM, that is what I would expect.
Yeah. I
His
figured as
music
much
to
as well.
be. Yeah, this is exactly what I would expect.
I like it. That's fun. I would go. I can't wait for him to pop off, Ari, and then we can go visit him. We can go see him DJ.
We can go visit him.
We can go visit him. Okay, is he going to be our new Rob Roush? I'm always like, will I ever feel the same way about another man ever again? I don't know.
Never.
You didn't reply to that video he posted.
I know, because I was in the car and I was car sick and I was not looking at my phone, and then I came home and I had to bake bread, but
Okay.
I haven't even looked at it yet.
First of all,
Okay, this is not a Rob podcast.
oh, I can't help it though. Just very quickly. Finally, we got the shaved head reveal.
Yeah.
And wow, boy, that guy could pull off any haircut.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, he's so hot.
Oh, I'm looking at it.
Okay, and then there's a baby raccoon.
It's a raccoon?
Yes.
Oh it's so cute.
It's so cute. Like, where did he find that?
I love it.
God, it's down bad for him so bad.
And watching the season of Perfect Match, realized that I think that Rob's soulmate is Allie Luber.
From Vanderpump?
Yeah.
Wow, that is so random.
I'm like obsessed with the idea of them together.
Huh.
She might be too much for him. Have you watched Perfect Match? I don't think
I
the
haven't.
season is great. You don't need to,
Okay.
but I will say that she is the fucking star. Like, her
That's
personality
fun.
comes out so much more than I ever did in Vanderpump, and I love her. Like, I'm obsessed with her.
That's great. Okay, let's move on.
Just saying, if they ever get together, I called it.
Okay, next up is Beatriz. She is at bhats_track on Instagram. She's 25 years.
Unfortunately, we have to talk about Rob again, because my first note about her is she follows Rob.
Oh my God, does she? My girl. She knows what the fuck is up.
She might be into Bryce.
She's a fan. She might be into Bryce.
Yeah.
I actually have a guess on who I think she'll get with.
Okay.
But yeah, so she started her Instagram at 16.2K, her TikTok at 3.7K. She's maybe a Libra. She won a bronze medal at the 2024 Paris Paralympics. She's a
Amazing.
Paralympian in track and field, which is incredible. I wrote she might actually be from Lakewood, Colorado.
Yeah.
Is this the one from Lakewood? Yeah, I was confused because I know you were saying that, but then obviously her thing says San Diego. I'm wondering if she just lives in San Diego.
She probably lives in San Diego now, but
Okay.
I think she's from... Why did I think that? I did say that. I said she's from Lakewood. I
Yeah.
must have had a reason to think that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Her neon sign says free spirit. She seems cool.
I think a professional athlete always is going to crush it in this game.
Mhm.
I absolutely, truly hate to say this, but like, I wonder if the guys are going to like not be into her because of her disability. Yeah.
Maybe. But maybe not. I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like it's such a minor thing. Like, I feel like people can get over that.
I think so too. I think I'm just trying to remember Sophie on UK, and we were like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing, disability representation, and then she was like, immediately gone. I just feel like I have to like emotionally prepare myself for that.
No, that's very fair. I'm also trying to see here just their ages and stuff like that. I wonder, I think she's one of the older girls, which could be a potential issue. Probably not. I think there's at least one 27-year-old.
Such a fucking badass.
Yeah, definitely. It's really cool.
All of her socials are understandably about her athletic pursuits. I kept getting like a little bit concerned and being like, oh, is that a problematic person? But it's like, no, everyone has American flags because they are Olympians.
Yeah.
So a little bit easier of a pill to swallow. Most of the people that she follows are athletes. But she follows some people that I would puts her in like a safe bucket.
Love that. Okay. Good luck, Beatrice. Next up is Gabriel Vasconcelos. He is at gvasconcelos V on Instagram. He's 26 years old from Miami, Florida. His Instagram started off at 10.4K and TikTok at 8.9K. He is a Virgo and he speaks Portuguese, Spanish, and English. His neon sign would say passion.
Okay, goals, because I also would love to speak Portuguese, Spanish, and English fluently.
Yeah.
Not goals because he's a Trump supporter.
Yeah, my one note, Trump. He follows Donald Trump on Instagram. Oh, which is such a bummer. So that's that.
Is that the only evidence we have of him being a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
The reason that I do think that speaks volumes is only because nobody else on the cast is following a single political anyone.
Yeah.
And so, like, for him to continue following Trump is obviously a choice. Like, he wants people to see that he's following Trump.
I agree that he wants that to be known.
Yes.
He's not ashamed of that, even though he probably should be.
He definitely should be.
So Gabriel is unfortunately incredibly attractive. I will not be voting for him.
Yeah.
I also think he might be like a fuckboy. He's giving like fuckboy vibes.
He's definitely giving fuckboy vibes.
Maybe he'll be the villain. Maybe they cast him to be villain.
Perhaps.
I could see that.
Yeah. Also, like 26, Miami. Ugh. Just
I know.
so many red flags.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Next up is Kenzie. She is at Kenzie Annis. That is her full name. At Kenzie Annis on Instagram. She's 24 years old from Kennesaw, Georgia. Not a place I'd ever heard of.
Nope.
Her Instagram started off at 8.4K and her TikTok at 6.3K. She is a Sagittarius. She has just graduated from nursing school. And her neon sign says, watch out.
All right.
Which is funny.
On it.
She's also, her family came out and was like, we are making a statement. She is not a Trump supporter.
Yeah, her brother posted a TikTok and was like, I see everyone saying Kenzie's a Trump supporter. I don't know where that came from. Maybe just because of like her general, like how she looks.
She's pretty religious.
She's giving MAGA in vibe.
She is. I agree.
But yeah, her brother posted a TikTok and was like, no one in our family supports Trump. But he didn't say who they did support or what their political leanings are. He just said, we don't support Trump.
Very good point.
Yeah.
But I'll take that.
Could be worse.
Could be way worse.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Kenzie will do okay. I feel like I don't have a good enough read on her yet.
Her Instagram is very, very basic. Like bikini pics after bikini pics after bikini pics. I feel like she either could be our new Kaylor or she could be like pretty basic, uninteresting, gone quickly.
Like a Beldasha.
No, Beldasha was not uninteresting. That was purely circumstantial and
no, that's true. That's true. We'll have to wait and see. I'm interested. I don't think they've released her little promo video yet, so I don't know too much else about her. She's got like a really big smile, though. She shows like all of her teeth when she smiles.
Mm-hmm.
But she's cute. I don't know if I like the bangs on her.
Yeah, she follows like one mega church guy was the only like big red flag. I said very basic, but nothing problematic. She even blurred out some kids' faces at like a summer camp that she worked at.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So who knows?
Okay. Let's move on. Next up is Casey. He is at Casey the THA. Great. On Instagram, he is 23 years old from Fresno, California. He started his Instagram off with 9.5K followers and TikTok at 10.5K. Generally speaking, a lot of these islanders don't have super high followings. Mm-hmm. They're like a decent like micro influencer following, but nothing crazy. Obviously, with the exception of Bryce, who has like a legitimate following.
But not from influencing, which
right,
I think is the key difference. Like they all have actual like careers and lives outside of, I mean, not anymore, not after this, but.
Yeah. He's an Aries. He works as a nursing assistant. And his neon sign would say unpredictable.
Can I say something? I feel like the neon signs are giving, I've never seen the show. Because like it's not like one word. It can be like a phrase. None of them have like.
Yeah.
A phrase.
A phrase. That's a good point, actually. I think Casey's very attractive. And
Yeah.
I think that he'll do pretty well.
People are saying he's a Tyreek dupe.
Oh, I don't think he looks like Tyreek, though.
Some people do.
Let's see. Let me look at Tyreek. I love Tyreek. My man.
Him
He's so
and
cute.
Sammy just got turned away from dinner reservations they had because he was wearing a shirt that said "fuck him."
Oh, God, Tyreek is so hot. It's insane. Okay.
Oh, he already has gained almost 10K on his Instagram for when you posted these.
Oh, wow. I got these hot off the press, by the way. The second that I found out that the cast had dropped, which was arguably maybe within a couple hours, I immediately took screenshots of their followers.
I don't think that he looks anything like Tyreek. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
But yeah, I think Casey will do pretty well. Or he'll be a total fuckboy and he'll be gone immediately.
Something about it, I think because of how scrubbed their Instagrams are, it's really hard to give predictions on how they'll do in the season.
I totally agree. Yeah, the lack of information that we have on these people is alarming.
I could see him doing well, though. I could see him going to the end.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good-looking dude. I'm sure he's got Riz.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Melanie Moreno. She is at Melanie Lisa on Instagram. She's 24 years old from Los Angeles, California. She started her Instagram off at 8.1K. Could not find her TikTok. She's a Sag. She's also a manager at a bikini store. And her neon sign says, "You'll have fun." Which is a little slutty.
Why is it giving bad translation? Somebody who doesn't speak English translated it from another language.
She is Dominican. Dominicana. Dominicana, you're right.
Okay, she's my favorite of the girls. I like going through her Instagram. I'm oh my God, I'm obsessed with her. She has personality. She's not just posting bikini pics. Her Instagram is scrubbed, but I think that she just has had a longer journey of posting really well. And so there's a fair amount on there to get to know her a little bit more.
Okay.
She has kind of interesting captions, some artsy stuff, whereas these big sun earrings a lot that I really like. I am very into her vibe.
Yeah, her Instagram is cool, actually.
Yeah.
It's not basic at all.
No.
It's very cool.
Very curated and artsy and pretty.
She's got a little
she's
edge.
Gorgeous for sure, but she's also
so pretty.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with this fully. Yeah, she's got a little edge to her, a little grit.
Yeah, I really like her. I hope she goes all the way. She also, in the little intro video, said, they were what bikini describes your love life? And she was the ones in the damaged bucket. She seems funny.
Oh,
I
nice.
cannot wait to see what she does. I have very high hopes.
I do too, actually. It's honestly, it's so refreshing to see an Instagram that is not like other influencers.
Right?
Yeah.
Have you looked through it before now?
No, I haven't. This is my first time looking at it.
It's good, right?
It's really good. All the photos are super high quality too.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Damn. All right. Go off, Queen. Love that.
Yeah. I think that the guys will like her because she's gorgeous. I think that the brands will love her not only because she's gorgeous, but because she has shown that she can curate.
You're so right.
I think that she has potential to be a really big influencer, maybe the star of the season.
Wow. I think I agree with that. She gives high fashion.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's important. Maybe our next Olandria, perhaps.
Right?
I never really thought Olandria gave high fashion, but she's definitely engaging in that now.
Yeah.
But wow, okay. Let's go, Melanie. Woo woo.
Let's go, my girl.
All right. Next up is Sean Rifle, I think, or Rifle. There's no way. It can't be Rifle.
Sean Rifle the cop.
Sean Rifle the cop. I'm going to call him that now.
Yeah.
Sean Rifle the cop is his name. He is at Parm3_Sean. On Instagram, he's 29 years old. He's from Easton, Pennsylvania. His Instagram started off at 1.4K. His TikTok at 4.9K. He's an Aquarius. He's a police officer and a father. We've got a package deal.
Fascinating. Oh my God, wait. Oh, his kid is super cute.
Oh, good. His neon sign would say, "Talk to me nice," which I did not like.
Don't like that
His
at
kid
all.
is really cute. Oh,
Seems very young.
he's 29.
No, the kid.
Oh. Yeah, the kid looks like he's like 2.
2, I would say. Yeah.
Oh, well, also maybe 3, because there's a picture right here of the kid and it has 3 candles on it.
Ah. Well, that feels like a sign.
And that's from January. Oh, wait. No, it says here's to 29. Oh, so it's his birthday.
Yep.
Okay, I take it back. I think the kid's like 1 or 2.
August of 2024, there are pictures of the baby as like a newborn. So,
okay.
oh
So
yeah,
right on the
2
money then.
2 months in August of 2024. So is or is about to be 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's
That
a
just
young
feels
kid.
young to.
Damn.
Listen, we have to say it because it would be sad if it was a woman. That's very young to leave your kid to go on a show where you can't have any sort of contact with them. I wonder what his custody situation is.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't like cops. Sorry.
Yeah, a cab. I did send Ari this article that my friend Liz sent me, which I thought was actually pretty funny. The title of the article is Pennsylvania Mayor Rails Against Cop. He says left for Love Island, USA. Sean apparently quit his job after becoming a police officer in PA. After how long he'd been there? How long had he been working there?
My favorite part of the article is Peacock announced the cast Thursday for the 8th season of its wildly popular reality TV show that isolates, quote, 12 new sexy singles, unquote, in a villa for the entire summer. He signed with the Bethlehem Police Department last year.
Yeah. Okay. So he's only been a police officer for about a year.
Or at least with that department. We don't know.
Right. Well, but then, yeah, that's true. And then apparently the captain said, our police department spent a lot of time training and we paid thousands of taxpayer dollars to send him to the police academy. We are disappointed he left as we now have another vacancy in our department that is impossible to fill until next year. So actually, I give credit to Sean for that, for leaving and quitting his job as a police officer to go to Love Island.
One less cop on the streets and impossible to fill until next year.
Period.
Go off, Sean.
Tax dollars well spent.
That is a really funny article.
It's so funny. I love that it exists. It feels like parody to me.
Yes. Also, apparently his sister spoke out and was like, he's not oh my God, he's the one that follows Mr. Beast. That's so funny. Yeah, his sister spoke out and said that they're not Trump supporters.
Which is great to hear because I went through his Instagram follows and there's like a couple people that feel red pill light, if you will. Nothing full out, just like hints of. I mostly just get really cautious anytime I hear men speaking about relationships online. I'm kind of like, I don't think we need your opinion on that. I just get nervous. But
like he's following
psychologists who are like talking about like relationships and stuff like that.
Interesting.
But a lot of the stuff that he's reposting on his TikTok is about like co-parenting. So I think that that's been a challenge for him.
I wonder how his co-parent feels about him leaving.
Probably not great.
Also, okay, so if his kid turned 2 in August, he's going to be gone for 2 months in August of 2024. That means that the birthday will be in June. So he's going to miss his kid's birthday.
Damn, that's rough. Sad.
Assuming he makes it any length of time on the show.
I do find Sean attractive.
I don't.
Really?
Something about like...
Is it this picture?
It could be.
I think he's pretty hot, but I think he might be Black and Asian. That's my assumption. But maybe he'll tell us.
No, something about him scares me.
Is it because he's a cop?
Even outside of
And
that,
his last name is Rifle.
it doesn't help. No, he's giving like NFL vibes. Like he's giving like I don't know.
Okay. That's fair. Next up is Trinity. She is at So with 3 O's, Trini on Instagram. She's 22 years old from Newport News, Virginia. Her Instagram started off at 4.6K and her TikTok at 7 people. Period. She is a Libra. She's a makeup artist and a model.
Did you make that 8? Or are we one of the 7?
We have probably made that 8. Yeah.
Give her credit where credit is due. She started her
so
TikTok
true.
with 8 followers.
So true. Her neon sign would say, "Fuck it, we ball." So I guess she likes basketball. Did you find anything interesting out about Trinity?
I did not.
Okay.
Her page is very scrubbed. Definitely a little bit more basic, like #explore page on like every post.
Her vibe from the promo video kind of made me feel like she was giving a little bit like a Serena.
People have been saying that she looks like a Serena Alandria, like if they had a kid.
Yeah. I mean, she's like super skinny like Olandria. I mean, so it was Serena, actually. They're both really skinny. Yeah, I could see that. She does kind of look like a combo of both of them.
Jesus is King. What else is new? Tiggle Bitties. That's new.
Yeah, she does have tiggle bitties.
Yeah, all I said to you was just clean. I wasn't like really particularly.
She's very
taken
pretty,
one way or the other. Yeah, of course, she's stunning.
If she has a good personality, I think she'll do well.
Yeah, but could definitely go either way.
I agree. Next up is Sincere Rhea. He is at sincere.rhea on Instagram. He's 25 years old from Cape May, New Jersey. His Instagram started off at 9K and TikTok at 2.6K. He's an Aries. He's an NCAA hurdler who earned an All-American honors. He apparently has a bachelor's and a master's degree. Don't know in what. And his neon sign, which was hilarious to me, says open 24/7, which is a wild neon sign to have. I like Sincere. He seems cool.
He says that he signs his emails sincerely sincere.
And that's cute.
Yeah.
He seems religious. Again, a lot of these people are.
Yeah.
I do, however, think he will get along with Beatriz. I think that he'll maybe like her. He follows a ton of Olympians and athletes. So I think that they'll have the athlete thing in common. And I think that could be a bonding experience for them.
I don't have much to say about him.
Okay. He seems like a baby boy a little bit, like kind of cutie boy.
He's like, I'm very cheesy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Time will tell.
He has a very well-structured face.
Yeah. He's a good-looking dude.
Something about like that hair bothers me where it's like really long, but then like buzzed around the long.
Yeah. Ooh, you see him with these dreads though. Or the whatever, not dreads. Or braids.
Let me see.
I don't like the buzz. Yeah, that's actually a good point. That's not awesome, but it does look better in braids.
Oh, that's scary, actually. I don't like that picture of him.
Which one?
I just sent it to you. He's like...
Oh, yeah, I just looked at that too. I don't like that either.
Agreed, I like him a lot better with braids.
Yeah.
He could do really well is the thing. He has the potential. He has everything that he would need to do very, very well in this game.
Agreed. Pretty strong starting lineup, all in all.
I think so, too. Oh, my God. How did you miss this huge red flag?
No, what is it?
A picture of him with Jake Paul.
Oh, did I write that down? Oh, no, I didn't. Somebody else follows Jake Paul.
No, he doesn't just follow him. This is literally a photo. Yes. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
It's one of his 12 posts.
I hate that. Maybe he was forced to take this photo.
Maybe, but was he forced to post it?
I mean, it's a joint post.
With Miami Hurricanes. Yeah, but you have to accept.
It's true. The comments are hilarious. All the comments are like, ew.
Well, okay. You are my client, so I'll give you a chance to delete this once you get out.
It's so funny. Wow. All right. Well, that is a red flag.
Yeah, not great.
Ew, Jake Paul is so disgusting to me. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Next, we have Vasana Montgomery. She is at Vasana_vibes. She's 25 years old from Beaverton, Oregon. Her Instagram started off at 1.1K and her TikTok at 521 people. She's a Sag. She has her own beauty business called Vanity Square Studios. She's a foodie. She's Laotian and Thai, apparently.
Yes.
And her neon sign says, caution.
Again, I don't think any of these people know what a neon sign in this villa is. My main takeaway from her Instagram is that she loves to post about traveling and she loves a pun. So, for example, roaming around. I love, like the museum, here. Just travel puns in general in Thailand. Good times. However, unfortunately, what we have to discuss in regards to her is that there have been some videos circulating of her singing songs that include the N-word.
Yes, which is not good. Is that what got Yulissa off, or was she throwing that word around even more flippantly?
Yeah, not just in songs. It was like she was saying it in conversation. It was like on a podcast of some sort.
Okay, got it. I wonder what they'll do. I wonder if they'll do anything. Maybe not.
I know. I mean, I feel like they've set a precedent. Oh, wait. Well, this is a Variety article. Is that a good source of truth?
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
Love Island USA dismisses a cast member for using the N-word for the second year in a row.
Oh my God. When did this come out?
30 minutes ago.
Breaking fucking news, everyone. It's Monday, but breaking news. You're hearing this on Monday. It's Saturday.
You can post this clip right now to our Instagram.
Really good point. Wow. Wait. Oh my God. So they already dismissed her.
Apparently.
Okay. Well, that's the precedent they set with Yulissa. So that makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah. She will no longer appear in the reality dating series, blah, blah, blah. The news comes just 2 days after the season 8 cast announcement, repeating an uncomfortable pattern.
Damn. All right. Well, moving the fuck on then.
Interesting. I wonder if they will add someone else to the starting lineup.
Good question, because I bet they've already started filming. Maybe not. They might have started filming today. I guess we'll see. Time will tell.
Time will tell.
I think this is our last guy. Yes, last but certainly not least is Zach Georgiou. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Sorry, Zach and Charlie. He is at Zach Georgiou on Instagram. He's 26 years old from Birmingham, UK. His Instagram started off at 3.3K. His TikTok started off at 28K. Obviously, most notably, his brother was Charlie. He was on Love Island USA season 7. Zach loves his cat, and his neon sign says, anyone welcome. Which is slutty in a sadder way.
Slutty in a desperate way.
Yes, exactly. I'll take anything that you give me. Anyone is welcome. But maybe he means that in like an inclusive way, you know?
I am a Charlie hater, so to me, he's guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, I got a better vibe from Zach than I did from Charlie, but they are brothers, so I
How
assume
old
they're
is
pretty
he?
similar.
26? Is it his?
26.
Is Charlie older or younger?
He's older?
It will be interesting to see what he does.
Yeah.
I think that Charlie is objectively more attractive.
Yeah, I think I agree. I will say, like, Charlie was not completely miserable on Beyond the Villa, but he wasn't great either. He seemed like depressed, honestly.
That's sad.
Yeah. I know. Anyway, yeah. Zach, I think, will obviously have some insight from Charlie on how to navigate, which I think will do him well. So I expect him to hang around at least for a bit.
Yeah, we know that he's been trained.
Right.
But training can only go so far.
Yes, exactly.
In this game, you also must be chosen and not just by anyone. a la his sign.
That's a great point. He didn't have anything glaring on his socials. So
I
that's a
feel
good
like
sign.
he'll be like a mid-season. Like
I
make
agree.
it a little while, maybe like have a few different partners and then like end up being dumped and recoupling or something.
Agreed. I think he might be our like incel islander, like our unlucky in love. He seems like a little bit goofier than Charlie, which I think will be good.
All right. Well, I'm very excited.
That's everyone. I know. Me too. I'm honestly so pumped. Do we have any coupling predictions?
You gave the initial one, maybe
Sincere and Beatrix.
just vibes-wise, Kenzie and Bryce.
Maybe. I feel like I could see Bryce with... Oh, if Bryce knows what's good for him, he'll couple with Melanie.
Oh my God.
That would be the hottest
good
couple
enough
ever.
For Melanie, nobody.
No one.
Anaya and Casey.
Yeah, I think that's likely. Or Trinity. I do think that I don't mean to like stereotype here, but I do think both of those girls. Yeah, I think they would prefer a black guy. So, you know what? I bet Trinity will go. Which one's more religious? Anaya? Are they both pretty religious?
They're both religious. Trinity is the Jesus is king in her bio.
One of them will be coupled up with Casey. The other one will be coupled up with Sean.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel confident about that.
Which leaves us with, I guess we don't know who is going to take Vasana's place, so that's hard to account for.
I could see Kenzie coupled up with Gabriel.
True, me too. I could see that.
I almost wonder if Zach and Melanie might couple up. Because Melanie is not going to want to settle.
She might do a friend thing.
Yes, exactly. Which is not a bad move, honestly.
Okay, this is reminding me that I need to, and if you're listening, you need to re-download the Love Island USA app. I don't have that all year, but it's time to re-download it so that we can have our voices heard, America.
Yes, indeed. Your vote matters, despite what they say.
Listen, your vote, will we ever have an election again? Who knows?
Oh my God, this might be
You will be able to vote for Love Island. So allow your voice to be heard in some way.
I love it. All right, Ari. Well, it was great chatting with you as always. And I am very much looking forward to this season.
I cannot wait. We will be here, of course, breaking it down for you every single Monday and Thursday. And please, for the love of God, follow us at She's Got the Chat. Share.
Love of God.
Share on your Instagram. Share on your Twitter. Share a podcast with a friend. Share it in every way you can. Tell everyone you know.
Get this podcast poppin'.
Yes, we are excited to be here with you again this summer. Even though we have a lot going on in our lives, so make it worth it. Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening. Please follow us at She's Got the Chat on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Threads, and YouTube. Rate and review us wherever you get your podcasts. Please share us with a friend, an enemy, a coworker, a family member, a local politician. Bye.